How we doing, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Getting Jiggy With It. I'm Will, and today we're unboxing a new game from Keymaster called Trails. So Trails is part of their Parks line. We haven't played Parks. We're definitely looking at getting it. However, this appears to be more of a starter, kind of gets you into some of the mechanics. And from what I've heard, they did a really good job of not taking too much out, right? A lot of times I think when they try to make a simpler version of a game, they make it too simplistic and people aren't happy with that. But I've heard Trails does not do that. Now, Trails, of course, is for 2 to 4 players, ages 10 and up. Again, these age ranges, you always have to wonder, is the age range based on the difficulty or is it based on components that somebody could swallow? To get a real gauge, of course, once the game's been out a while, you can go out to Board Game Geek, and that gives you a more accurate difficulty rating sometimes. It does take 20 to 40 minutes, and of course that probably changes based on the number of players because, of course, the movement that you take, each player is going to have to take. So there we go. It is 59 parts. Keymaster, 59 parts. And there we go. So happy hiking. So we have our trail. We have all that important stuff there. Does it say who made it? It's always good to say who made it if they say who made it. Keymaster made it. That's all that you need to know. So I'm not sure who the maker is because they didn't put it on here, but yeah. Oh, hang on. There we go. It's right on the front. Henry Audubon is the one that made that. Let's go ahead and get inside and see what the components are. And we'll start with the bits. Bits are always fun. We'll go ahead and take a look at all the components. Now, we did pick this up from Target. This is a Target exclusive. Oh, and I just saw that in the box. So there is printing in the top and the bottom box. Let's go ahead and leave that in the frame then. But this is available at Target. Target also has Parks if you want to get that. I do not know if they have the expansion. We just picked this up because we will probably pick up Parks at a later date and the expansion. So here are our little hikers. So you got a bunch of little hiker meeples here. Kind of almost looks like a bill, right? I mean, I know it's the bill of a hat, but it kind of looks like we're like little duck people. So you get 4 little meeples there. And then you have a bear. And I'm not sure what the bear does. I skimmed through the rules. I have not actually watched the gameplay. Sometimes I do that. Sometimes I just unbox things without any rhyme or reason or knowledge of what the game is. So if you want to just see what comes in a box and hear me ramble, then of course that's why you subscribe to the channel. If you want to know how the game plays, that's why you watch our gameplay, right? Because we'll tell you how the game plays. So here is one of the resources. So these are the green resources. Maybe leaves, I don't know. Here are the brown, yeah, I'm thinking leaves. There's a picture of a leaf right there. And then here are the brown ones. I think these are acorns, if I remember from the book, from the rule book. So just cubes. Nothing to write home about, but they are brown cubes. They are definitely that. We have some brown cubes there. And then we have some bluish gray cubes. So I'm thinking this is probably either stone or I don't think it's water because water goes in your canteen. Okay, this one's going to be difficult. All the other ones, there we go. All the other ones said, here, Will, open just fine. We'll let you open these. But there we go. There are the gray cubes. I don't know how this is entertaining or exciting. Hopefully my rambling is better entertainment than that. You do get a dice. So it's got the bear. I didn't read what the dice did. You get a leaf. I'm going to guess you get resources, a photo. This looks like you're allowed to exchange 1 for 2. So I'm thinking this is an action die. I'm thinking the bear means the bear's going to chase you down. Oh, speaking of bear, he was upside down. I'm going to have him chasing. Everybody run away from the bear. Everybody run. Run away from the bear. Run away! I don't know why. It's not like I'm loopy because it's late in the evening. It's early in the morning, as you can usually tell when I do my unboxings because the light comes over from that window there. We'll go ahead. Let's get into the cards last. We'll do the cards last. So here's your trail that you're going to build. So you can see it still is based on different national parks or different hiking trails. I've never been out to the Golden Gate Bridge, but I guess there's a hiking trail out there. So here we go. So we have leaves. This allows you to get a photo. This one here looks like it's another exchange, 1 for 2. And then there's your acorn resource. There's your rock resource. This is the end of the trail because this is where the sun is going down. And then this one has some kind of, I guess it's maybe the beginning of the trail because yeah, look, the bear, the sun. Yeah, I'm going to think that's the beginning. There's a canteen there. And then what happens is as you make it to the end of the trail, so similar to parks, right? Once you got down to the end, then you reset and so forth, and different things happened with the actual parks. In this case, your trail is going to change. So what ends up happening is each of your cards then have a night trail, which have different rewards. So each turn, the game is going to move. Every time you get to the sun, it's going to move the sun further down. And then, so there we go. So we'll flip all these over. The sun looks like it's the same. No, there's a difference on this one. So 2-player. Okay, so one's if it's a 2-player, there's a 3-4. Okay, so that makes sense. So this doesn't flip over on the different one. So there we go. So that's 2 to 3-player, and then 4-player has different resources. There you go. But once you get the sun all the way down to back to the beginning, that's basically the end of the game. What else we got in here? The rulebook. Always good to have a rulebook, because that way you can learn how to play the game in case you don't watch a YouTube video. So here we go. But there we go. That's where we're talking about the sun. So the sun moves down once it goes to the end. Then that is the end of the game. And then badge name. Okay, so there's different badges, of course, that you'll collect. And then they're worth different amount of points. So badges, I'm thinking badges like Boy Scouts, right? Like in the Boy Scouts, you get your badges, or Girl Scouts, they get their merit badges as well. I know they're called merit badges in Boy Scouts. I don't know what they're called in Girl Scouts. But they give you a nice little postcard size thing here. I guess if you want to frame or put in your desk there. But this is the Pacific Crest Trail, established in 1968. And then they more from Keymaster, so they have this. And then they do offer posters of the art in their game. And then they do have the Art of National Parks book, 59parks.net. So 59 Parks, I think, is an official artist of the national parks, if I remember correctly. Yeah, Trails of collaboration between 59 Parks, print series, and Keymaster games. You want to check that out. So there's the inside. So you do get another beautiful art. And actually, it's okay. So it's the same art that's on there. That's nice. I like that. That's pretty. One thing that draws me in Oddly 2 games is, of course, really nice art. This one has it in spades. Parks is just as beautiful, though. So you have your different canteens. So each player gets a canteen. If you get the most photos of birds, you get 4 extra points. And then this is your sun tracker, right? It shows where the sun is setting. Punch out pieces, then recycle. So we're going to punch these out like it says to. And then we're going to recycle this. I got to figure out how to recycle it. I know how to recycle it. Oddly can make something out of it. That's a good way to recycle. If you don't have recycling available in your area, you always have the ability to reuse. Remember, because it's reduce, reuse, recycle, right? So reduce what you're using. We started using reusable bags, right? We started going, whenever we remember to take them grocery shopping. And then same thing, where even if it costs a little bit more, we're starting to move into products that don't have the big plastic jugs. We do shakes, right, for the days we go to the gym. And those things come in huge plastic tubs. So we're going to switch over to the bags. There's some that come in bags now. But I digress on that, guys. It came up because of the recycling, right? But here are your canteens. So they can either be full or they can be empty. So full, and you flip it over, you can see it's an empty. And then you have to go to a section to be able to refill your canteen. That basically allows you to move differently on your turn. And then the last thing we got are the cards. So let's look at the beautiful art on these cards. And then we, I guess we'll be done, right? That's how unboxings work. You open the last thing, and then you're done. There we go. Nope, it didn't zoop all the way. Zoop. Oh, okay. I hate when the zoop stops because there's a crease there. And you don't get a good zoop going on. I don't even know what a zoop is. All right, so these are, looks like your photo cards. So this is what it's talking about, the birds. So when you get the most birds, then you actually get to get extra points for having those birds. Each photo, of course, is worth a different amount of points. I wonder if these are all unique. So this is a navigation. So those are photos. This is not a photo. So I guess that it's random when you just take a draw card. Again, didn't read the rules. Sorry, guys. But basically here it says if you have 3 acorns in a rock, you get 3 points plus 2 leaves. Science. Fotografías. That'd be ciencia. I forget how to say bird, but bird watching. You get dos birds. So that counts as 2 birds. That's nice. Seeker, 1 bird. Observer, 2 points if it counts as a bird towards the final bird count. Score +2 if you see the most birds. Okay, so that's nice. So not only, wow, this is a good one. So you get 4, right? Because you get this for having the most birds, but then you also get another 2. So you actually get 6 if you can combo that. And then, so we have another park here. So beautiful, again, beautiful, beautiful art. Very nicely done. And it looks like it's kind of cutouts from the other art. We'll do this one because it was the one I could get to. But yeah, so it's like it's a cutout of, is it a cutout? Oh yeah, because you can't see the bird because it's cut off right there. So it's a cutout of that art series. That's really neat. I like that. I like it a lot. So we got the, what is that? The redwood forest, right? A seeker. Oh, so there's more than one observer. Wow, so you could get a couple of these. Research, cartography, más fotografías, más bird watching. We got some mountains. Wonder if I could, oh, there's more of that. Can I build the picture? Can you put them all together and actually make, I don't know where that goes. Right there? I don't know. Now I've got a puzzle to build because now I want to see if I can actually, if they put all of the pieces of these in here, and then you could build yourself a cute puzzle out of it. So that's the bottom of the Golden Gate Bridge. Más fotografía. So these are about the same. Oh, that was different. Recycling. So you get 4 points, and then you can turn 1 into 2. First aid, always important when you're out hiking. Make sure you carry some first aid with you. Shooting star. Help in Arizona, it looks like. Somebody's lost. And where are we? But yeah, beautiful, beautiful art, guys. I like this a lot. I think we're gonna have a lot of fun playing it on the channel for you. Research, cartographer. So if you want to watch us play this, then of course make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. When we post the scheduled video, you can always hit the reminder there. That way, if you don't want to be reminded of all of our videos, but at least our live streams, you can be reminded just of that one live stream. Always good to know when we go live. So again, more of that bridge. I think you might get enough to be able to build the picture. I am half tempted to try that, and I'll probably post it to our Instagram after I try it. Repelling. All right, so you get 4 rocks, but hang on, equal to your mountain worth the most, or your mountain badge. Equal to your mountain badge worth the most points. All right, so I guess it's based on how many mountain badges you have, and then whichever is the most, you get points. That's kind of not written well. I don't. Okay, so here's a mountain badge. Okay, so the badges are on the cards. That makes sense. So this is the badge: first aid badge, mountain badge, and then it's whichever one has the most points. So for example, this one would be 6. Okay, that makes sense. Another mountain badge. That one's only worth 4 or 5. Collector. Some more of that tree. Is this Alcatraz? I don't think that's Alcatraz. Maybe it's Alcatraz. But that means there's a lot from San Francisco in this thing. My mountain badge. We get science. Oh, shutterbug. I think that's the first bug. I don't know if I've seen the insect one before. There's an insect. Then you get 2 + 2 photos. Moss. More of that tree. I don't know if I've probably seen the rest of this. I think that's the one where they're walking down the path, maybe. An astronomer badge, another mountain, science, observer, and navigation. So there we go, guys. That is Trails. That is everything in the box, now on my table. Again, if you guys want to see this video, like, subscribe, bell notification, comment down below if you have played Parks or Trails. But until next time, guys, peace.